Hey guys, Rhythm here, and today we're back again with Fallout 3, No Weapons, No Armor, Permadeath, all quests. Now the previous time we did a variety of pretty much the largest side quests in the game, and today I want to finish up all the remaining side quests that we can still do, so that by next part we can focus fully on the main quest. And to start off today, what I want to do first of all is head to the clinic, because I'm all out of stimpaks. Also, I'm addicted to Med-X. Let's get that fixed.
I thought you had the look about you.
Here we go. Yeah, last part really did a number on my supplies, but luckily I have a crap ton of caps and also loads of ammo to sell. Also selling the Ranger battle armor, which is too bad because it's like probably one of the best non-power armors in the entire game. But yeah, no use for me, sadly. So also, let's get some more from the local diner, might as well. So it should leave us at about 27. Now I don't want to head out before I have at least 30, so I'm going to head on over to Moira as well real quick. And she has 8 more. Perfect. That should bring us to a total of, let's see, 37. It should be more than enough for now.
Good hunting!
Now, starting off today, I want to head on over south of the Temple of the Union to about here-ish, I believe. There's a settlement over there I should visit. Oh, and even better, we have Doug Hoff here, a traveling merchant. And we can buy 5 more stimpaks from him. Why not? And I believe you can already see the settlement over there, the buildings. So we just need to walk over there. I do need to be a little bit careful though, because the north of the map can have some pretty dangerous creatures. Uh-oh. Okay, just one Yao guy should be fine if I just use my Vance correctly. With some luck, I can knock him out in one Vance blow. There we go. Yeah, due to the fact that I can actually knock creatures out with Vance, even Yao guys aren't the biggest problem in the world, luckily. The problem is more when I run into 2 of them. And here we have 2 interesting figures. I'm just gonna watch for a while.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
Ha! See about that. Attack my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creation. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Humans and their toys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Humanity's creations were the seeds of their undoing. And now, the world will belong to the Antagonizer.
Not while the world is protected by me, the Mechanist. Your reign of terror is at an end.
And then they both run off to their own little hideouts.
Are you alright? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
So what was that all about? Who were those people?
The, Mechanist and the Antagonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Antagonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Antagonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Ooh, double that, you get yourself a deal. Might as well try it.
I'm afraid that won't do, friend. Are you sure you won't take the generous offer I've already made?
Sure, I'll do it.
Great! I'm relieved to know the situation will be quickly resolved. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you. Oh, and please, do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in the streets. We don't need another.
And it starts the quest, the Superhuman Gambit. Now, there's a variety of ways of dealing with this quest. What you can do, for example, is go to either of them and pledge your support to them in taking out the other. Then the other person attacks their base, you kill them, and then they all go away. But you get bad karma for that, because the other person is still a delusional superhero who's probably going to terrorize other settlements. What you can also do is just kill one of them yourself, take their outfit and bring it to the other person. Same exact result, but I'm pretty sure you, for both of them, you also get like a special weapon. With the Antagonizer, if you help her, you get like a special melee weapon. With the Mechanist, you get a special laser pistol. What you can also do, interestingly, is just kill them both, and then it will also be solved. Or both of them also have incredibly hard speed checks that you can try to do, but even with like Charisma 10 and Speech 100, those can be very difficult, unless you find alternative ways, like with certain perks. Or in the case of the Antagonizer, if you go to Huber's comics and read more about the actual Antagonizer comic that she based her character off of. But in any case, I'm just going to go with the easiest result, because my charisma isn't that high anyway, and take them both out if I can. Oh crap. Should have expected that one, to be honest. Let's see if I can fix that without immediately resorting to the stim pack, though. I've become more careful with that ever since last part. Yeah, just eat some good old Mirelurk meat and I should be fine. I'm going to start off with taking out the Antagonist here in her lair, because she's by far the easiest to take out. Because robots, those guys can do a shit ton of damage and can be actual trouble. Ants, on the other hand, not that much. Especially with the tactic that I used in the first part. So if I just go through here, I should stumble on her secret lair. Here we are. So yeah, ants, if they hit you, they can do quite some good damage actually, but they're not going to. Yeah, as you can see, really not that hard to deal with. Even though they did do a little bit of damage, but just to be safe, I will take one stim pack. But I'm really not expecting that much resistance. Like for example over here. That's the end of that ant. So yeah, nothing really all that difficult here. And I should stumble on the final area right now. Another stim pack, just for good measure. Also, something important to keep in mind if you're ever playing this game and you want to do like a speech-based character, put your weapon away, or your fist in that case, because it can have a real impact on how difficult a speech check is. It can actually be like a 10 to 20% difference whether you have your weapon out or not.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the Antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling Mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand?
Your days of terrorizing the town are over. Give up and you won't get hurt.
Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars. But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled. Once I've finished with that pathetic Mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes.
You do realize you're not really an ant, right?
Of course I do! Do you think I'm insane? Why, with this suit, I'm more than any ant could hope to be. And 10 times more than any mere mortal like you or the Mechanist. But now, the time for your prattle has come to an end. If you shall not bow before your ant queen, then bleed before the Antagonizer.
And let's just get into that. Now you need to be a bit careful, because she has a Ripper, which is a pretty damn good melee weapon. But as you can see, she is still human after all. Now let's just grab this, grab this, grab this. There also has human flesh on her, which is a bit concerning. Now let me just see if I can take these guys out with some luck. Okay, let's see. There we go. This one is a lot weaker already. Just stomping some bugs. Nothing too serious here. Just gonna take a stim pack for good measure, but this should be just about finished. So yeah, I probably could have used the Vats a lot more there, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered. This is by far the easiest quest we'll do today, so. And also just to heal myself up, just gonna go in this bed. There we go, fully healed. So that's one crazy dealt with, now the other one. And luckily their bases are all very close to Canterbury Commons. I mean, hers was just down the hill, and his is over there in an old robot repair center. Here we are. And luckily, with the Mechanist, I can just skip everything. Pretty sure I could also do that if I went through the entrance I came out of. If I just went on top of that hill, but it doesn't matter. Because I have a lockpick skill of 75, so I can avoid a bunch of robots. Like I said, I'm way more worried about robots in general than I am with ants, so I'm glad I can skip them. And here he is.
Well done. You have defeated the vile antagonizer, and you've brought back her suit so that we may destroy the last taint of her villainy. Hand it to me, and I'll make sure that no one else can ever bear the mantle of the foul antagonizer.
If you want the suit, you'll have to take it from me.
If violence is my only recourse, then violence it shall be.
Man, his voice got a lot more dramatic. Oh well.
I heard something.
Yeah, nice try, Mechanist, but you weren't really much of a match. There we go. That's both of them dealt with, so let's get out. Alright, Uncle Ro.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
Neither, just wandering through.
In that case, I'm sure you'll find it was Providence that brought you here. Why, have a talk with any trader in town, and I'm sure you'll find just the thing you didn't even realize you needed.
Alright, took care of both of them, there won't be any more fighting in the streets.
That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that Mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
Alright, thank you for our ball caps, some good XP, and the Subhuman Gambit completed. Perfect. Now, for the next quest, we're gonna have to head over to the Ghoul City of Underworld at the Museum of History. Now, here in the bar, here we are, Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, you. I want to talk to you. What are you looking at? You'd think you'd never seen a ghoul up close before.
Easy now, I've got nothing against ghouls.
Is that so? Even if I call you a milk-sucking, mutant-loving, water-stealing son of a whore?
All true, except for the part about the mutants, the water, and the whore.
I like a human that knows his place. Too many of you think we're all just zombies. They don't know or don't care that we're just as human as they are inside. We bleed, we hurt, we regret. And you know what really pisses me off? They think the only way to kill us is to shoot us in the head, like in the old zombie stories, and that'll put us out of our misery. Hey, I know. Maybe you could help me even the score.
Okay, what's the plan?
Not everyone is as sympathetic to ghouls as you are. In fact, some humans are downright bigots. They treat us like zombies, calling us brain eaters and shufflers. Well, I'm gonna make them pay. Before I get into the details, you don't have anything against killing, do you?
Not for the right cause.
Or the right money, huh? I've got this list of people. Ghoul bigots. Real scum. I've only got 4 guys left on the list. Started with 11. All of them hate ghouls and treat us like we're zombies. They all deserve to die, but it has to be done with a headshot. Just like the old stories where zombies can only be killed that way. I'll give you 100 caps for each of them. If they die some other way, I'm only paying 25, though.
Sure, people like that don't deserve to live.
Excellent. Take this sniper rifle. You'll need it. Here's a list of the guys and their last known locations. Word will get around if Tenpenny's killed, but I'll need proof for the others. Bring me back something personal from each of them as proof. Like a key, a ring or something.
And he gives me a sniper rifle, and the quest, you gotta shoot him in the head. Now, he says it's because these guys are bigots, but that's not the actual reason. He has like a very personal reason for wanting all of these guys dead. And as you talk to the people that he has on his hit list, the reasons become very, very clear. Now, I could tell him that Alistair Tenpenny is already dead, and this is pretty much a sign that what I told you would happen during the Tenpenny Tower part actually happened, because even if you have a peaceful resolution in Tenpenny Tower, eventually, after a week, it turns out there was an argument, and Roy Phillips and the ghouls killed literally every single human in there. And that also includes Alistair Tenpenny, but I'm not going to tell him about this just yet. You can also ask a few people around the bar, but you need to have high speech for that, and I do not have any of that, so I'm just going to keep walking. Now, luckily, the places I need to be are generally places I've already been to, like, for example, Dukov's place and Rivet City, and it will be Tenpenny Tower, but again, Alistair Tenpenny is already dead. The only problem, though, is over here we have the Republic of Dave, and I haven't really been there yet, and this area of the map can be very dangerous, because it has both Deathclaws as well as Yaoguais. So I'm going to try and sneak my way over there via Vault 92. With some luck, especially now that it's dark, I should be able to avoid trouble, but you can see over there already in the distance, there's immediately some Deathclaws. So yeah, don't really feel like messing with them, so I'm just gonna keep my distance. And over on that side, you immediately see a bear. Yeah. So again, let's not mess around here. Just gonna go like this. And slowly but surely. Go the wrong way, apparently. Yeah, I need to go via here. But I'm pretty sure there might be more Deathclaws on this parking lot. Yeah, in fact, there's one over there. So again, gotta keep my distance. Just gotta walk around here. Alright, and here we are. Here's the Republic of Dave.
It's kind of late to be entering the Republic.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. What is this place?
This is the Republic of Dave. Duh! It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
I think I'd like to meet Dave.
Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people.
And so this is the Republic of Dave. Small... Now, I wouldn't even call it a town, because it's like literally just one family. With like one dude and I believe 3 wives and his kids. And the dude is the leader and his name is Dave. And he has his own little republic. Isn't that cute? And Dave is on my hit list, so first of all we need to take him out. I'm pretty sure there's an alternative way, but Dave's a dick anyway. Hilariously, if you get on his good side, there's an unmarked quest with Dave, where he basically says there's an election. And you need to tell everyone to go vote, and then there's a voting ballot over there, and then everyone puts in their vote.
President Daddy, there's a Wastelander who wishes to see you, sir.
Normally he wins the election, but you can actually just break in to the ballot box and make anyone else win, and therefore make it better for people. And then he runs off and gets himself killed by Deathclaws. Anyway, Dave.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
No, I'm just a traveler. I guess you could say I'm vacationing.
The Department of Tourist Rights has declared a tourism embargo that affects the entirety of the Republic of Dave. You have 24 hours to return to your home nation or face accelerated deportation.
Oh, really?
We have nothing more to talk about. Leave my republic within 24 hours or you will be executed for treason.
Now you can see there must be something I can do to stay, and then he wants a hunting rifle or just some caps. But you know what, you crazy condescending asshole? No one exiles me.
Have it your way. You'll never leave the republic. Alive, that is.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Look what we have here.
Yeah, my critical strikes are doing a real number on human enemies nowadays. Except for when I miss, that's a bit sad.
Look out!
So that's the end of
What's the
him.
matter, huh?
But now I just need to take care of his wives.
Stand
Side of your own blood.
There we go. Sorry. Yep, okay, good. Alright, now, Dave. Dave's special key. I'll take that. And the bottle caps. Thanks for that. And I'll also take Nuka-Cola Quantum. And he also has a really good hunting rifle called All Painless. Pretty sure this is one of the better weapons in the game, but don't quote me on that. I understandably don't know too much about the weapons in this game. That's one of them done. Now, moving on, let's just immediately head on over to Dukov's place. And I must have actually passed through here in my travels, but that's fine. Alright, Dukov.
Who the hell are you? Never mind. You need a drink. Cherry, I'm thirsty over here.
What are you doing way out here by yourself?
Eating, drinking, farting, and screwing. Out here, nobody bothers me. I can do whatever I like to whoever I want.
Who are those girls and where are their clothes?
They're my party girls. I'm too much man for just one woman, so I need two. I wear them out every night. Why should they bother getting dressed when I'm just going to take it off?
Right. So someone said you might know Mr. Crowley. Care to comment?
He's fucking dead, that's what I can tell you. Feral ghouls ripped his nuts off and ate them for dinner.
Where did he die?
A little shithole called Fort Constantine. It fucked us up, but good.
Ooh, 19%. Where is this Fort Constantine?
That dog ain't gonna hunt. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Damn it. Actually, Crowley is alive and I'm supposed to kill you and bring him proof.
So, the meat bag is alive, huh? And I bet I know what he wants. But I don't know what you want. What's your angle, Clown Shoes?
What's the key for?
You'll need all the keys to get through that fucking fort. Since I've only got one, no point in my going back there. If you want that key, I need to see your caps on the table, Clown Shoes. Ha
Well, you know what? He's actually been pretty damn helpful. Here's 200 caps. Give me something to prove I killed you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. You don't even know what's going on, do you, Clown Shoes? You just bought yourself a motherfucking key. Now take it and get the hell out of here.
Thank you.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass, Clown Shoes.
So yeah, Crowley's whole thing isn't just the fact that these guys are ghoul haters. In fact, you can ask him about it and he'll tell you about the one time he actually shacked up with a ghoul just to try it out. Now, it's basically the fact that Crowley has like a shared past with all of these guys. And he wants to basically get whatever's in Fort Constantine. And for that, he needs to get those keys. Now, before I leave, however, there's one more thing I want to grab. Here we are, yet another Nuka-Cola Quantum. I'll be taking that. Now, with those done, all that's left is... what's his name again? Ted Strayer, and he's in Rivet City. Actually, I believe Ted is already dead, but his son is still alive, and he has the key. So, while I'm here, I might as well just nip by the market real quick. And just get some more stim packs. Might as well. And even more here.
Give me a shout.
Perfect. And here we are, Ted Strayer.
Dude. Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Sounds like a plan, man.
All right, you and me, just hanging.
Do you know Mr. Crowley?
Whoa, that's a blast from the past. My dad knew a dude named Crowley. I never met him, though. I think Dad said he died when they were checking out some old fort.
Do you know what they were doing at that fort?
Nah. He said that old man Tenpenny hired him and some other guys to go in there, but he never said why. My dad made enough caps off it to set him up good, though.
Can you think of any reason he might want you dead?
No shit. That dude wants me dead?
I'm guessing Crowley wants her father's key. Just a hunch.
Whoa. Is this like worth caps? 'Cause I got needs, man.
You know what? I'll give you 25 caps.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be flying high tonight.
Perfect. Now that should be all the keys. Alright, here we are. Crowley.
Are they all dead yet? Did you bring me any proof?
So, before we actually tell him about all of that, those people you sent me to kill aren't cool haters.
You weren't supposed to talk to them. You were just supposed to kill them. Okay. All I really want are those security keys. Killing them is just a bonus. Just get me the keys and I'll still pay you. I'll even throw in a 100 cap bonus. Deal?
Now you can say I'm going to keep those keys for myself, because if through speech checks, or just by like exploring and finding it on your own, you can actually find Fort Constantine. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty difficult area filled with robots and stuff, but if you got all the keys like I do, and you can make your way over there, you can get the treasure that's in there. And in there is the best power armor you'll find in the entire game, outside of the DLCs. So yeah, when before the DLCs came out, you definitely want to, instead of taking it to Crowley, actually make your way over there and take the armor yourself. And that'll also count as a quest complete. But seeing as I have no use for it, I might as well just give him to Crowley himself.
Good. Just get me those keys.
So, 100 bottle caps immediately added. Alistair Tenpenny is already dead.
Damn. He's the one I most wanted to die by my hand. At least he's dead somehow. Here, I'll give you 25 caps for the news, but I'm not gonna pay you to kill a dead man.
Here's Strayer's key, but I'm afraid he's still alive.
So long as I get that key, I don't care. Here's your caps.
Here's Dukov's key. Got it without killing him.
Who cares? I've got his key. That's all I really want.
And here's Dave's key. He's dead, but not from a shot to the head. Oh yeah, wait, I did actually kill Dave.
Well, at least he's dead. I suppose I have to pay you anyway since you brought back that key. Here.
There you go. And that's all of them. And now he's just gonna head on over to Fort Constantine himself.
Finally, I have the keys. Your job is done, and you've been paid, so move along. I have a trip to plan.
That completes, you gotta shoot him in the head. And he's not joking, by the way, he's actually gonna slowly but surely make his way to Fort Constantine. So if by any chance you don't actually know where it is, and you don't want to look it up or anything, what you can do is actually give him all the keys, and just follow him over there. And then, if you want, you can kill him, or even wait a few days and get back to Underworld, because he'll actually be wearing the new armor. So yeah, lots of cool ways to deal with this quest. There's a lot more under the surface than you might first expect. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4 quests that I want to do today. Next up, let's head back to Megaton for the 3rd quest. Now, for this next quest, if everything pans out the way I think it does, then I should be able to do it pretty much without any fighting. Because I just need to go into Moriarty's saloon here and talk to this woman, Lucy West.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Maybe. Who wants to know?
I do. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
I'll need some details before I can decide.
Hey, you're pretty smart for a Wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Alright, and that's the quest Blood Ties. You can just go to Arafu without any prompting by Lucy, and then you can also pick up the quest that way. But actually getting the letter from Lucy adds more options to the quest, meaning I don't have to do some speed checks. Anyway, let's head on over from Big Town over to there. And Arafu is over here on top of this bridge. Hi there.
Hang on, you're not one of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you.
Sure thing.
Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Well, I have this letter for the West family.
That's great, but I got bigger problems than being the town post office right now. The shit's about to hit the fan in this cesspool, and I don't think I can stop them.
What kind of trouble?
Well, at first they do their typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know.
What's got you so spooked? Speech 39.
Nothing.
Oh.
The family are just a bunch of damn punks.
Why don't you fight back?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go and take all of them out by myself. What are you, crazy? As soon as they roll into town, I lock my doors just like everyone else. We could really use some assistance here.
I'd be glad to help. What do you need?
I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here? You know, make sure they're doing okay? Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers.
Alright, sure thing. So let me just check all of their residents.
Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
Starting off with the Ewer residence. Let's knock on the door.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived.
Oh, what are you talking about? Evan King sent me.
Oh, Evan, he's such a gentleman. Please, do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out.
Your wife let me in. Something about a catalog?
Oh, for the love of... Look, she's dumber than a bag of hammers, okay? If you want to talk to anyone, you need to talk to me. So what the fuck do you want?
Evan King told me to check on you. Is everything okay?
We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action. Good. Now get out.
So that's one of them checked up on. Next up, the Shenzhen Residence.
Yes. Who is it?
Evan King sent me. Can I come in?
Oh, he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door. It's nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a long time. The name's Karen Shenzi.
Evan King told me to check on you. Is everything okay?
Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever.
And now finally, the West residents. And would you believe they're all dead? So let's see. Their bodies have bite marks on the neck area that go to the bone. Lack of blood stains on the sheets. Bite marks appear to be from a human. Seem to have blackish powder residue present, not unlike that found in old train yards. Right. Let's go and report that to Evan.
What did they tell you? Everyone okay?
Did you know the Wefts are dead?
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body?
Nope, only found the parents' bodies.
This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this.
Don't worry, Evan. I'll figure out what happened to the West.
Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Alright. This may sound odd, but is there a train yard outside Arfu?
Well, yeah, actually. Meresti train yard, almost due east of here.
There we go, and that's exactly where I need to go. You can ask whether you think I can find the family, then he gives you a location of a few other train yards, but they're not over there. They're actually at Meresti. So what we have to do now is just head on over to Meresti train yard. Seeing as I'm this high, I mean I can't resist, right? Whee! Alright. And for those of you thinking that was a kind of a risky thing to do, it really wasn't. I always do that whenever I'm in Arafu, so... Right over here, before I forget. Bit of an annoying place. But I should be able to just pick this up. There we go. Oh, look, there's some raiders. Not sure what he was thinking, because raiders can't really do much in water. I might as well, right? Hilariously, his hits just like tickle nowadays. Uh-oh. Okay, that's one raider. And a rat scorpion. Okay, funnily enough, would I be able to actually make them fight each other? That'd be pretty funny, right? If I could. Let's see. If I just stand over here for a sec. There we go. Okay, the raider is actually trying to fight the rat scorpion, so... Because I'm curious which of the two would win that fight, because it's only a small rat scorpion. Okay, annoyingly, the rat scorpion seems to be fixated on me. Well, place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's not a small one. It's actually a normal rat scorpion. Okay, let's see. Both still doing fine, because rat scorpion hasn't actually hit the raider yet, I believe. Oh, now he has. Okay. The raider's got speed, and mobility, and he can do way more hits than the rat scorpion can, but the rat scorpion has got the damage. If you can just get a good hit in, you should make short work of the raider. But you just can't seem to be able to do that. And ironically, holding still is the exact same thing that the rat scorpion wishes he would do. Oh. There we go. Ooh. The raider got so close, but sadly not close enough. It's the shopping carts that did him in, sadly. It blocked him from going backwards. Oh! I wasn't paying attention for a second there. Where the hell did you come from? Luckily he's wounded, but there isn't supposed to be a Deathclaw here. This is new. Okay, one more hit. Come on. Please don't fail me, Vance. There we go. I was looking up the information I'd written down about this. And almost ran straight into a Deathclaw. Okay. Oof. That's a pretty early game location too, so I'm surprised to see a Deathclaw there. But oh well. Let's just avoid all the traps. Alright, here we are.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Hang on a second, I have a letter for Ian West from his sister.
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Sure thing.
Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
So I just gotta walk past this guy.
Oh, come on, pay more attention to what you're doing.
The very foundation of a democracy.
Oh, hello. Might as well, right? Saves me some money. Ooh, 5 stim packs. Well, I'm glad I did that. And here's the man himself, Vance.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
This place is very different from any of the other settlements I've seen.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Go on.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the Wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
Okay, 22%. Let's see. None of this talk is necessary. I know exactly what you are.
I am afraid that the knowledge required to appreciate our true nature is far above your level of comprehension.
Your ways? So you're reforming these people.
Ah, your words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something is wrong with them and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature.
If I accept that you're no longer cannibals, what do I call you?
Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human. I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your insight with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes?
I have no idea.
Then that is a mystery you will have to solve on your own. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready.
You new here too?
There we go. Now I just need to go to their terminal and read up on their laws. But I'm pretty sure you can already guess what these guys are. They're obviously zombies. Here we are. The 5 laws of the family. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. Right. Bear not a child, welcome only the exile. They disallow themselves to have children. And only allow just like random people from the wastes. We only kill when you're hungry or when they have to defend themselves. Don't kill just for fun. Don't go into the daylight. Don't kill one of your own. Okay. So yeah, pretty basic vampire stuff.
If it wasn't for you, they'd be...
Vance.
You wish to speak to me again?
I think I finally understand what you people are.
Indeed. Tell me what you've learned from the laws. What do you think we are?
You're vampires, or at least you follow their fictional traditions.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the Wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
You do this by teaching them that they're mythical beings.
Now you disappoint me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment before you pass judgment. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family. A place where their quirks are tolerated and understood.
Right, and I've been searching for a young man named Ian West.
Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him?
I have a letter from him, from his sister.
Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Arafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
Wait a minute, what happened to him?
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
Are you telling me that Ian is a cannibal?
I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him.
Please, you must let me speak to him.
No, it would not be right to disturb him in this time of meditation. I am sorry, but I cannot allow it.
Better, I suppose.
Now he says that, but if I talk to him again, even like just immediately right after I've talked to him for the first time.
You wish to speak to me again?
Now that I have a better understanding of the family, may I speak to Ian?
I had always assumed if a human happened upon our home, it would be for the purpose of our extermination. It appears my fears were ill-placed. It is a pleasant surprise to meet someone as amenable as yourself. Very well. I will allow you to speak to Ian. Perhaps you can help him come to grips with his greatest enemy, himself.
There we go.
Yeah, and I bet he was taking it out
So yeah,
on you.
funny enough, like you don't need a single speech check or anything to pass this quest in a peaceful way. You just need to get the letter from his sister and everything should be fine. And Ian is right over here. Let me just unlock this. Here we are.
Huh? What do you want?
You're a bitch to find.
Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway?
Sorry, Ian, but your parents are dead.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did?
I know what you did. Vance told me everything.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Look, Ian, I know love too. I know it hurts, but staying here isn't the answer.
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
Read this letter, Ian. Lucy wrote it. I bet we'll change her mind.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me and here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
There we go. Now we just need to speak to Vance about Ian's decision.
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
Before I talk about Ian, there's still the matter of Arfu to discuss.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
And with high medicine or high intelligence, you can just say, so, I believe that blood preserved in blood packs could provide what you need.
Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
Arfu donates blood packs. In exchange, you protect them.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
Ian's decided to leave the family.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
There we go. Now I just need to return to Evan King and I can finish up the quest. And if I tell him about the possible deal with these guys, then I can also actually unlock a special perk. And it's not like a huge deal or anything, but it's nice to have, so I might as well do that too.
There he is, the hero of the day.
Listen, Evan, the family will never bother Arfu again.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes.
There we go. Good karma, XP, and blood ties is complete. I have a proposal for you from Vance, the family's leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Alright, perfect. And now I just have to make that long trek back to Vance again, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Oh shit. Wasteland settler that was killed. And he had the schematics of a deathclaw. Oh, okay. So now I understand. Yeah, this deathclaw was a random encounter. I'm guessing this is a spot where you can usually have random encounters. And you see Wasteland settler trying to fight off a deathclaw which is wounded in the legs. I'm assuming that when I got over here I didn't actually notice the fact that he'd already killed the Wasteland settler and was now going after me. That's also why he was wounded. Yeah, that makes sense. Arfu has accepted your proposal, Vance.
Excellent. I knew you would serve as an ambassador for us in good faith. I will dispatch Alan to Arafu immediately to help serve as their guardian and honor my end of the agreement. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask.
Ooh, can you teach me the ways of the vampire?
To be a vampire is a life commitment. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will and sincere meditation. Sadly, I cannot fully make you one of us, but I can teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood, allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with the life force of another. They lend a part of themselves to you. For a brief moment, you are two entities becoming one. Allow the feelings to course through your body as you partake of the blood. Feel it empower you and make you stronger. Once you have done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire.
There we go. And Vance's teachings have granted me the ability to regain 20 HP from the consumption of blood packs. That's handy because that just makes blood packs not the best healing item in the world obviously, but still a pretty decent one. If we look at stim packs, for example, those give me 90, and blood packs, which I have quite a few of, give me 20. So I might as well just put those on too, and use them as much as I can before I go over to stim packs. Now with that done, it's time for the final quest of the day. And for that quest, I'm gonna need to have a total of 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums. So yes, we've actually gotten to the point where we're collecting these. Now, first up, where I want to start off, is at Paradise Falls. I actually forgot to pick up a bunch of them the previous time I was there. Before I go on, if I'm correct, over here we are. Yeah, I forgot to kill one person at the bar here. And that's why I was so surprised, because in the previous part when I met those slavers at the Lincoln Memorial, if you've killed everyone in Paradise Falls, then the guy who initially greets you immediately recognizes you and starts opening fire. And everyone becomes hostile. And the reason they weren't was apparently because, well, from what I'm guessing, is because I left this guy alive, and so I hadn't technically cleared out Paradise Falls yet. But with his death, it should eventually count as being completely cleared out. And so, that's the end of Paradise Falls. Really no reason for me to do that, to be honest. It doesn't make any other difference as far as I know, aside from those guys being hostile immediately. So, might as well just take all these weapons and stuff from these guys. Actually properly loot them, because that means I have more to sell. But now, the main reason I was here, of course, is because, oh, excuse me, eulogy. Just take that. Over here, we have a shipment of Nuka-Cola and Nuka-Cola Quantum. So I'll just be taking all of these. There we go. That brings us to a total of 20 Nuka-Cola Quantums. So we're well on our way. We only need 10 more. Fortunately, I know exactly where to get those. Alright, next up we're heading to a place over here. Because over here is the Nuka-Cola Factory, and that's exactly where I need to go. Oh, there's apparently also some raiders here, but that's fine. Yeah, basic raiders, really not that much of a problem anymore. Ooh, shouldn't have reloaded. That's the end of them. Holy shit, what the hell was that? I think someone might have used an explosive on all those cars over there. That could have been very dangerous. I'm glad I wasn't closer to those. Oh, more raiders up ahead, by the way. Also, rest in peace my eardrums. Okay, I didn't realize there were this many raiders here. Also, I can't hit her. Let's take out the guys with weapons first, I guess.
God damn it!
Drink some Nuka-Cola. Take him out.
Little boy playing tough guy.
Annoyingly, melee enemies can actually be the most annoying to fight, because they constantly keep blocking. There we go. Yeah, I'll take this. Thanks. Here we are, the Nuka-Cola Plants. Okay, someone's shooting at me, but that's fine. If I just turn a corner, I'm sure they won't follow. Yeah, he's over there in the distance. That should be fine. Because over here, there should be at least, I believe, 4 Nuka-Colas I can pick up. Starting with these 2 here. More here. Where was it? Here we are. Here's the first one. And a bunch more Nuka-Cola here. Might as well pick those up. So again, they're a pretty decent healing item. So there's a raider over there. It's fine. You know what? I want to let him live. Uh-oh. Let's run away. I'd rather not fight a bear if I can help it. Let's just go in here. Alright, into the factory floor. Here we are. Ah, it's very hard locked, annoyingly.
Trespasser detected.
Oh.
You
I forgot about you guys. Yeah, there's a bunch of protectrons around here. So we're not out of the woods yet. But honestly, it's fine. So I need to get to the factory floor from here.
Execute.
So a bunch more. Let's get rid of you.
Execute expulsion protocol KL-001.
And luckily with Protectrons I can do the same tactic as I did with the Ants. Because they have a real trouble keeping up with you if you go around them like that.
By order of the Nuka-Cola Administration.
Oh shit, actually shouldn't have fought him now that I think about it, because there's a bunch of Nuka-Lurks here in this area. However, pretty sure I don't actually need to fight these guys. So I'm just gonna keep on moving. Because there's a bunch of them here from what I remember. It's a pretty tough fight too. But if I just run past all of them, I should be fine. Because I think I inevitably end up where robots are again. And just like the previous time, like I did with super mutants in the National Archives, should be able to set up these guys to just fight each other instead of having to deal with them myself. If only I can remember where I actually need to go. Okay, here we are. So just come on over here. Just get you away from the door. Thank you. Run past here, through here, and we go. Now, there should be a bunch of them following me, right? Yep, then just as I thought. But that's fine. Nothing to worry about. Just gotta keep moving. Hi. It's fine. Yeah, there's a few more Nuka-Lurks in this area. Uh-oh, this isn't the way I should have gone, though. And these are like pretty big guys too, so just keep on moving. I'm amazed he didn't hit me there. Okay, shipping. I believe this is where I need to go. Okay, back at the factory floor. Okay. Through here. Okay, now importantly, not gonna kill him. Because these guys can actually take out the Mirelurks for me, if they get to this point at least. Now what I was supposed to do, go through here, over to here, and here's the packing line terminal. Exactly what I wanted. Because here with the packing line terminal, I can say load quantum into the sorting unit, activate the line, and that gives me exactly 1. Okay, you know what, you're starting to annoy me, so I'm pretty sure I can just take you out. Just take these. Yoink. So there we go, we're at 4 now. So it should bring us to 24. Good. And I know exactly where to get the last ones from. Is there a better way to exit? I guess not, eh? Oh well.
Alert! This area is off limits.
I believe if I go through here, I should actually end up at those double doors.
Alert!
At the very beginning, meaning I don't have to mess around with those fireworks anymore, if I can help it. So I'm just gonna go for right here. Open this. Perfect. And out we go. Now with that done, the last batch of Nuka-Cola Quantum is actually going to be in this area again, sadly. I believe in fact it's like over here somewhere. So I'm gonna go from the Republic of Dave, as soon as I can allow to fast travel, that is. Oh. Let's just take care of you. Now, these shipments are actually placed not completely random, like there's a way to figure out where a lot of Nuka-Cola Quantum is. Because in the quest where you actually need to gather 30 of them, they give you the hint of going to the Nuka-Cola plant. And if you read through the terminals, there's actually 3 different locations where shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum were shipped to right before the bombs dropped. One of them was the Super Duper Markt, and when we went there during the Wasteland Travel Guide, you might remember there was a bunch of Nuka-Cola Quantum. The second one was at Paradise Falls, hence why there's a bunch of them over there by at Eulogy's pad. And the last one was supposed to get over here to Old Aldney, which now has a bunch of Deathclaws in it, but it never made it there. And it's actually in a truck somewhere around this area, so that's where I'm going next. These guys are all scared, that's fine. In fact, there's one guy still shooting at me, but again, I'm not here specifically for those people, I'm actually needing to go over here instead. I already know there's one Nuka-Cola Quantum I accidentally skipped past, but I'm not sure if that one will be necessary. In fact, you might have actually seen it earlier. Also, there's a rat scorpion stuck in the ground and 2 more rats. Okay. And again, creatures like this, they all have trouble actually keeping up with you. So it's pretty easy. Alright. Now... Oh, I actually leveled up from that. Good. Now, what I'm gonna do next is a bit odd, but I do think at this point it might be necessary. Yeah. I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm gonna put a bunch of points right here into melee weapons. You might think it's weird because I'm never gonna use melee weapons, but for a really good perk at level 20 for unarmed characters, I'm gonna have to get my melee weapons up to at least 80, because that's one of the requirements. Now next up, level 14 also unlocks a very important perk, Cyborg, where you need Medicine 60 and Science 60. And basically what this does is it adds 10% to your damage, poison, radiation resistance, and also 10 points to energy weapons, but that's obviously useless. I'm way more interested in the fact that I get 10% to all of these, because that's not easy to get. And if I look with this perk now, at my damage resistance, it's 29, which is pretty damn decent. It means that 29% of all the damage I take will be negated. So it's pretty much like I have like pretty damn decent armor on. I definitely needed to go over here. I believe there's raiders here, so there's no point in sticking around. Instead, from this place, I need to head west to get to my actual location. So I'm just gonna widely walk around. I'm in caution, but that's fine. Give it a wide berth. Just need to move around right here. So, over here, there's an outhouse. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. Anyway, Nuka-Cola Quantum, I'll take that. Nuka-Cola, got that a bunch. Got the Quantum, no reason to stick around. Let's keep moving. So, that's the one thing I want to pick up from here. But there's also more. I'm in danger, however, and that unnerves me because there's... Uh-oh. Okay. Giant rat scorpion. Not the worst enemy I could face, but also not the best. Honestly, I'm just glad it's not a bear or a deathclaw, because those definitely exist in this part. But yeah, rat scorpions knock out easily. There we go. That's the end of you. Cost me a stimpack bow, what can you do, eh? Just wanted to get over to here. Because in here we have what should be the last ones. So Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nuka-Cola. More Nuka-Cola. Another Quantum. Now, it might be that I'm one short, but we'll see in just a sec. So I believe I might be. Here's another. Okay. Now if you look at the amount of Quantum, 30. Perfect. Yeah, there was one in the Antagonizer's lair that I forgot to pick up, I believe. But it seems I don't actually need it, so that's fine. Now, seeing as I finally have what I need, all I need to do now is just head on over to the actual place with the quest giver, and that's right over here. And we can just go from Smith Casey's garage. If we just go over there, we should get over to it quite fast. So, another one of these guys. Let's see, so how many hits does it take nowadays to actually take out a mole rat? Okay, that didn't know. There we go. 3. Possibly 2 if I actually got lucky with that second strike, but I didn't. Alright, and here we are. Girder Shade. Exactly where I want it to be. So, not Ronald Lauren's home, but over here instead, Sierra Petrovita's home.
Sierra Petrovita's the name. Good to see a new face in Girder Shade. I take it you're here to check out my Nuka-Cola collection and take the tour.
Now, annoyingly, to actually do this quest, I'm going to have to agree to this tour, so yes, of course.
Well, come on then. Let me show you around. But no free Nuka-Cola until the end of the tour.
Yeah, that's the Nuka-Cola challenge.
As promised, here's a little pick-me-up. An ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Just look at the frost on the bottle. So cold and delicious. Pardon me. I tend to lose myself when I hold on to a Nuka-Cola. Before I get to the little proposition I have for you, let me tell you a little bit about Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Just cut to the chase. What's the proposition?
So impatient. Wow. You must really want to get out there and start looking. Anyway, for every bottle you bring me, I'll pay you some caps. You know, for expenses. But if you're super cool and find like enough bottles to fill my Nuka-Cola machine, 30 in all, I got a super secret cool prize for you.
Okay, Sierra, you've got a deal.
Oh, goody! I can taste the Quantum already. Good luck to you, sweetie.
Now, before I immediately hand in all 30 of them, let's actually go outside for a moment.
Hey, pal, what were you doing in Sierra's place?
What's it to you?
Because I'm making sure that no one messes with her. She's my girl, you know.
She never said anything about you two being together.
Well, that's likely because it's none of anyone's business but ours. She's one hot lady, though, am I right?
What are you driving at?
How do I put it? I'd love to do the horizontal bop with her, you know. Plow her bean field. Come on, kid.
Nope, still don't get it.
New to this stuff, huh, kid? Well, let's just say that she has something I want to get a hold of. That's where you enter the picture.
Just what is it you need me to do?
I know she's asked you to find her some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Heck, she asks everyone that wanders through here. What I'm proposing is you still look for the drinks, but instead of bringing it to her, you bring it to me. She'll be so impressed that I got all the Nuka-Cola for her, she'll melt in my arms like butter. I pay you the same she was going to pay, and everyone's happy.
How about you pay me double for each quantum bottle? 14%, let's go.
No, I don't think so. Take what you can get.
Damn it. Sorry, I'm not interested in your offer.
Well, look. Don't answer me now, just keep it in mind. If you find some, and you've had a change of heart, I'll still buy them. Oh, and I wouldn't bother running back to Sierra and warning her. She won't even understand what you're talking about. She may be a hottie, but she's a bit vacant in the smarts department.
So, you know, I can also actually get 30 Nuka-Cola and give it to him instead. And it's obviously the bad karma alternative of doing this quest. Hilariously, if you actually give him 30 bottles, he'll immediately run over to Sierra and give them to her. And then he'll also start really clumsily flirting with her. And she completely misunderstands his intentions and thinks that he proposed to marry her, which is pretty funny. Anyway, let's hand these in. If you have exactly 30 quantum, you get this special speech option saying, I have the last of the quantum.
You've done it! My machine is finally full! Well, like I promised, here's your surprise. The schematic for the Nuka grenade. You've sure earned it. If you find any more bottles, be sure and bring them by. I'll be glad to keep paying for them.
There we go. With karma, the Nuka grenade schematics, and also the Nuka-Cola challenge completed. And with that, we have done every single side quest aside from one which I can't do yet. Which means from now on we can focus fully on the main story. Alright, so seeing as we just did every single side quest in the game that we can do at this point, I think we should call the part here. Next time, we're finally gonna continue to search for our dad, continue on with the main quest, and I think we'll actually get quite far into it as well. But that's all for next time. For now, I just want to say thank you all for watching. This has been Fallout 3, no weapons, no armor, all quests permadeath, and I'll see you all next time.